Hi everyone, Rachel Copera. I teach art. I am doing a fast version of a real-time video that I have on exploring lights and darks. I really recommend as an art teacher that you have pages in your sketchbook that are dedicated to going light to dark. There are 5 different shading techniques that I recommend you practice: blending, hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, and scribbling. And what you want to do is you want to number your paper 10 to 0, 0 being the lightest and 10 being the darkest, that you can make with whatever pencil you have. I have a Blick drawing pencil, and I recommend you make a space in your sketchbook for lessons as you're practicing these shading techniques. For my students, this is a review. Stippling is when you use a lot of dots, and obviously it takes a lot of time. Scribbling is when you do a lot of scribbles, and then cross-hatching is when you hatch twice. So you want there to be a slow change and just record observations. I would also like you to have a pen out because pen is a really great drawing tool. And if this video is going too fast, you can always see it in real time. But you can use any shading technique to kind of practice pen. Remember, with pen, it has to do with layering. If you feel like you go too dark in pen, I really recommend having a whiteout to bring stuff up. And then any other art supplies you have, I really recommend you make a value scale. I am doing it with the 40 dual tip markers that my students have. Just think about colors in terms of lights and darks. You can check out my video about sorting colors by value if you want to. So there you go. I'm just exploring away, and you can also do this exercise with colored pencils or crayons. But again, if you're trying to make a value darker, just layer 2 colors on top of each other. Don't be afraid to layer different colors on top of each other and mix color pencils. That's my son's hand right there. He's helping me, 2-year-old. Also, I recommend doing this exercise with watercolor. Right here in my journal, I'm modeling, practicing, and reviewing wash, graded wash, and wet on wet, going dark to light. And a wash is basically like water all the way across. I'm using black and blue usually for my value 210, my darkest 10, my darkest value, because blue is the darkest value. Blue, black, purple. And then when for my graded wash, as I'm transitioning, I'm going over to yellow, which is the lightest value. I also practice playing around with wet on wet, which is more just you put water across the page and you add little stipples of paint. It's a great technique. You should look into it more. I really recommend it. And then another thing I want to go over and remind everyone of is that lines have value too, going dark to light. Dark to light. You can do this exercise with pen and pencil, reviewing line weight. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Obviously it's super fast, but we're kind of going over the learning objective. If you're interested in drawing with me on real time, go ahead and find that video. Good luck everyone. Please practice these skills in your sketchbook. Thank you so much.